Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to Maui Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Scorpio. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. Now I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, so please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So we're just using this one deck of cards today. This is the Modern Witch Tarot. So let's get straight into the reading, shall we? Angels of Love and Light, can we please have clear and concise messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please? And thank you. So as you can tell, guys, I'm outside. I wanted to get some fresh air. It's been a really gorgeous day and I just didn't want to be cooped up in my room anymore, and I felt like I needed a break. And plus there's so much beautiful natural light out here, so I hope you guys can still hear me and see me and everything else. So let us know in the comments down below. I'd love to get your feedback, but let's start pulling some cards, shall we? Wow, Strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo here, guys, Scorpio, or you have Leo in your chart very strongly, or your person does. I'm getting that song, Can't Fight This Feeling anymore, so maybe this person's been holding back from you. I'm also getting another song, Holding Back the Years. I believe that's by Simply Red. So this person may love older music, or you do. Yeah, look at that, 8 of Wands and the Strength card. This person is so ready to passionately show you that they want this with you. And we got double 8s here, 8, so you could be seeing lots of 8s. But this person is unsure if you're going to accept them, if they come in and have the new beginning with them, because they have a lot of love for you with that King of Cups, and they're getting ready to express themselves. They want to put their toe in the water and find out where you're at with them, but you could have had some sort of major disagreement with you with you, or I'm getting with each other. They may have had a major disagreement with you for some reason. They may have not necessarily seen something from your side of the story, and they may have, I'm getting, blamed you in the past for something that didn't work out between the two of you. Maybe this person wasn't willing to kind of look at themselves and how they kind of contributed. I'm getting contributed to the mess. It's my turn to clean up. So now this person feels it's their time to clean up. They're needing to clear up or clean up of something that happened between the two of you. And I feel like that's why this person wants to reach out, but they're kind of holding back because maybe they feel in a sense that something is too far gone from whatever happened between the two of you. Now I'm not sure if I can do with anything. Maybe this person feels it's too late to come forward and travel to see you. Look at that with the Chariot, Cancer's energy. Is it safe for me to come in and to balance things out with you? Will you listen to me? Look at that. Cancer energy with the Chariot. Will you talk to me? This person really wants to communicate with you. Look at that with the Tower. I'm getting they can't fight this feeling anymore. There's this sense of this like passion, this desire, this sexual tension between you. This person feels like they're about to explode, basically. They can't help it. I'm getting this person feels like they can't help it. It's Aries and Scorpio energy. The Taurus energy with the Hierophant and the Devil, Capricorn. Wow, this person may communicate to you and say that everything fell apart in a karmic contract of sorts, in a traditional commitment that they may have had with someone else. They may have been going through a breakup, a separation or divorce. This person may have realised that they chose the wrong path, or they felt that they chose the wrong path in the past. They may have had relatively toxic ways before. They may have been very stubborn, I'm getting. Narrow-minded. This person may have been very narrow-minded. You may have been very kind of open, and this person may have not been like just ways to seeing that you were seeing of certain things. Like they just couldn't understand it or come round to it. Like it was alien to them to kind of think the way that you do, or to kind of see things from your side. I keep getting that. But this person wants to come in and they most likely want to apologize for the past and tell you of the truth. Speak of their truth. Speak up. They're getting ready to voice their opinion. Maybe you voiced your opinion in the past to this person and they couldn't have accepted something, and so there may have been some sort of halt between you and this person moving on forward, because, you know, with the sword, as much as it tells us the truth, it's like a double-edged sword, so it's kind of, it can be quite cutting at times as well. And maybe this person wasn't receptive to hear what it is that you had to say to them in the past. Like they just couldn't get it. Look at that with the High Priestess. It's like you kind of knew of something more here with this kind of Cancer's energy. You know without knowing, to do with something, with your subconscious, your gut instinct, your intuition was giving you this kind of nudge to say to this person about their situation from the past, to do with a long-term connection, that it wasn't right for them. You may have been like very genuine with this person and kind of extended your heart out to them and said, look, you know, I really care about you, and whoever you're dealing with doesn't really care in the same way that you do, and I'm scared you're gonna get hurt or something. And maybe this person kind of like, I'm getting like poo-pooed, like kind of you know, didn't take very much notice of what you said or the sense of acknowledgement, but you kind of knew of something deeper here. You may have got like some information in your dream at some point. I'm getting messengers, like you may have got some sort of message. Yeah, oh my gosh, yes, you came from a genuine place and you knew of something of more. And now this person is wanting to apologise, and they're now following their intuition to come forward towards you, but you know they're already on their way. But you have your guard up with the Seven of Wands. You're protecting your energy and your space. I'm getting there may have been a sense of naivety in the connection, either for you or for this person. Yeah, in a third party situation with the Three of Pentacles now wanting to come out reversal. It was like a sense of naivety about whether there was going to be growth somewhere, and it didn't work out. And I feel like your love interest may have been, I'm getting perturbed for some reason, the word perturbed, and disturbed by how right you were. And now they want to come back in and they want to do right by you, and they're sad. They're full of regret for investing heavily elsewhere when they could have been dealing with someone who, I'm getting, couldn't care less. And you had this kind of special place in your heart for this person all of this time, and you were in a deep sense of, I'm getting depression for some of you, are really quite anxious. And, you know, this is kind of like the sense Scorpio energy with wearing all of that black. I mean, you guys are kind of, in a sense, known for wearing darker clothing, so you could have felt really down because you knew that there was no growth in this third party situation, and you tried to kind of move yourself on, but it was too much. You knew that you and this person could have the sense of happiness together with that Ten of Cups, but you weren't going to be someone's option if this person tried to drag you into some third party ish, I'm getting, and you may have had to turn your back. Look at that. I'm getting a sense that you're a really strong person, like you're a really tough cookie. You're not letting something blind you anymore, and you've become very independent and self-sufficient and following your intuition, and you could be doing very well for yourself. Like, I'm getting spiritual health and emotional health. I'm going to put this back here. I'm going to turn it upright. But you've been up in your head, and I feel like your person is up in their head now. I mean, I can't believe I've got all these messages and no cards yet. So let's get the cards on the table for Scorpio, please. What can we get here? I feel like that was just a bit of a backstory, guys. King of Swords, yes. This person is getting ready to speak of their truth. And look, with all these butterflies. And I was saying messengers earlier, messages. You could be getting a lot of messages via birds here. Butterflies, you could be seeing a lot. It's like you're very powerful right now. You know very much what's kind of happening in their life, and you have a lot of clarity about what you're doing. And I'm getting the sense that you're very much open to tackling things head on with this person if they approach you, if they have, in the sense, the courage to approach you. But they may feel like they're a bit scared to, because you may have been a bit battle weary in the past. I mean, you don't get into a king position without having to go through a few fights, if you know what I mean, a few battles. This person is trying to strategize. They're trying to separate their head and their heart. Oh my gosh, with the Four of Wands, you could be dealing with a very high level soulmate here, a divine counterpart, a twin flame, divine masculine, divine feminine. Yeah, King of Pentacles. This person may feel like you have someone else, like, who's ready to put an investment in you, and you've waited a long time for this with the Wheel of Fortune. Divine timing with the Lovers, Gemini energy as well. Gosh, guys. You do have a choice, and you're intuitively trying to figure out who is the right choice for you. But yet you feel this strong past life connection with this person, most likely, or you're dealing with a divine counterpart, divine masculine, divine feminine. This person wants to say to you, look, I want a home, and I want a home with you, and you feel like home to me, and I want to kind of work together and come up with a plan. This person wants to come up with a plan so that you can move your connection forward in a positive light and have that beautiful new beginning in the physical with the Ace of Pentacles. That's what this person wants. The new beginning, as I've just said, with the Fool, Aries energy, that leap of faith. Will you take that risk with me? This person is wanting to know, will you take that risk with me? They're wanting you to trust them. But I feel like you may be cautious. You may be a bit like, oh, I don't know. It's like you want this, but you're a bit like, oh, I don't know. You're holding back from this person. Strength card, Leo energy again. And that's you, Scorpio, with the Death card. You're holding back. You're taming, I'm getting taming the beast within. Like, you feel this passion and this desire for this person. But you feel in the sense as well that you can only really move on with them and revive this connection if they're upfront and provide you with the clarity that you're asking for, and they apologise for whatever happened in the past and show you a more vulnerable side to them, a softer side, a more sensitive side, someone who can be more in their emotions. I'm getting who isn't afraid to feel. This person may have been very much afraid to feel of anything. They're very analytical. They're very work orientated here with that Eight of Pentacles. They're always working. Look, this person wants to move in the energy of love. They want to come forward and take you out, but they're just hoping you're not gonna kind of shove them away or push them away. Yeah, they want it. That's it. All they want is to be in your presence, to be in your life, to sweep you off your feet, to take you out. I'm going to take you out for dinner. Yeah, this person feels the deeper spiritual connection with you here, the past life connection, the twin flame connection for most of you, or for some of you. You're going to have to really know clearly about what it is that you're wanting, because this person is very determined to fight for this. I'm getting the strong sense they're plotting and planning. Oh my god, wow, all the cards just fell on the floor. Bear with me. I'm getting fell through the cracks. How weird is that? This person feels like you kind of fell through the cracks and they don't want you to kind of be out of their life. Like, This person realizes that you can cut them off. I'm getting your cut-off game is strong. You could have dropped them out of an instant, and it could have shocked this person. Now they want to apologize. This person's hoping that you and them can move on to calmer waters. Look, I can't believe that. 8 of Cups, and it's coming out reversal. This person's on the way back. They feel you are their dream come true, and they don't want to feel out in the cold anymore. And they potentially want to apologise for physically moving on, or trying to emotionally move on in some sort of capacity. But they're being guided to come forward towards you with this love and to invest in the connection. You've waited a long time for this. What else here for Scorpio, please and thank you? Yeah, you waited a long time for this commitment. You're only wanting of a commitment. This person wants to provide you of that as well. Taurus energy. Yeah, look at that with the Tower. Aries and Scorpio. This person most likely was living a lie elsewhere. In a traditional commitment. They were there for practical reasons. It didn't work out. And they've gone through a spiritual awakening or the dark night of the soul here with the Hermit Virgo energy. And they now recognise the deeper spiritual connection between you and them. They were most likely in something because they settled for less and they don't want to do that anymore. And they were prioritising their finances rather than their kind of, I'm getting mental health and emotional health and spiritual health and physical health. You know, they cared, I'm getting cared about the moolah, cared about the money, or they were dealing with someone who just cared about the money. And they may have not had very much affection or care in this other connection with this karmic partner or the karmic ex if they are indeed involved with a third party situation. That was what was missing from their life, and they decided that they want to turn their back on that. They want a fresh start. Like feeling like a newborn baby, I'm getting, like being rebirthed. Yeah, look, in divine timing with the Wheel of Fortune. So that could be Aquarius, Leo, Taurus and Scorpio. And I really wanted to say Aries again for some reason. For some of you could be dealing with an Aries. And then Sagittarius energy as well with Judgment, fire energy. This person knows that in divine timing, you guys will eventually have your breakthrough. You know this, or maybe you both, yeah, you both know of this. You both are getting ready to overcome something massive. There was a lot of confusion. I mean, I'm getting the sense this person's so ready to just cut through all the BS that there has been and just have a clear slate. Like I'm getting like draw a line in the sand. You see how this person is holding up this wand? I know the other wands are there, but it looks like sand, and this person looks like they're about to kind of draw a line in the sand and, well, sad. Yeah, this person is sad, or they have been. They're protecting themselves. Wow, I'm getting sad, as in like, that like kind of like season affection disorder or something, you know, when you get really down and out because of the winter months or because the seasons are changing and it's not like bright out. So maybe for some of you, it could be like winter where you are, depending on where you're living in the world. For some of you, that could be something. Or maybe this person has had this realization, this epiphany that they didn't feel right where they were, like in the winter months, and they may have thought that it was just down to that, like the seasons changing and things getting colder and they've been not doing so well. They may have made that sort of excuse that that's the reason why they're sad, but then they could have had this kind of epiphany that actually the main reason why they're sad is because you have most likely not been in this person's life and you've been separated, and that if they want anything with you, they have to come towards you to put in the work and to make plans and to follow through, rather than for you to do this, because maybe that's something that you did in the past. I'm getting a sense you may have chased this person in the past, but it's down to them now to make their way to you. There's going to be a major breakthrough happening for you guys. Definitely. Yeah, they have to come forward and put in the effort with you for there to be the growth with you, because they want this with you. And that's the truth with the Ace of Swords. They're getting ready to tell you this. They're getting ready to speak up. They've had a lot of drama in their life. I'm getting the sense you may even tell this person a few home truths and say, look, whatever happened between the two of us in the past, I can forgive you, but, you know, forgetting is another thing. And I didn't feel like there was some sort of fair fight between the two of us. I feel like you weren't fair with me. So maybe you're getting ready to speak up. Yeah, this person may have been emotionally closed off here with that Four of Pentacles. They may have been emotionally blocked off. Their heart was blocked. Maybe they said that they were going to travel to see you and they didn't. They kept you in the dark here with the moon, Pisces energy, and kept you kind of hanging around, waiting for an answer from this person. Pisces energy, again, with the Hanged and the moon together. Six of Cups, you may have had a lot of memories, a lot of nostalgia to do with this connection, and you felt stuck because it's a sense of you wanted to kind of persevere with this in the past. And I feel like you knew deep down that you had to be single and independent rather than codependent. And I feel like you've worked a lot on you, and this person is becoming single and independent. I'm getting the sense this person could be a single parent now. They may have ended a karmic contract of sorts. Yeah, and they're coming towards you. Very determined. I'm getting to make you their future spouse with the Queen of Pentacles. Very, oh my gosh, as I say that, very determined with the Nine of Wands. Very determined. Yeah, they want to close out an old cycle with you. They want to temper the connection. Very, very passionate about you. They know that you're a pair, or they feel like you're a pair, and they can't stop thinking about you, but they're holding themselves back, but they don't want to hold themselves back. What else here, please, for Scorpio? I'm getting some of you could be in the UK, in England, because we do have the St. George flag here. Some of you could be called George, or your person is called George, or George could be a middle name, or I don't know why I'm getting that. You may have a pet called George. No idea why I'm getting that, like a tortoise? I don't know, maybe someone has a pet tortoise called George. I have no clue, but that's what's coming through. So obviously if it doesn't, it's obviously a message, but if it doesn't make sense, I'm very sorry. But yeah, look, this person wants to reunite with you, and with the King of Pentacles, we just saw the Queen of Pentacles. They know that you're a pair, and with the Lovers again showing up, they know that there's a deeper spiritual connection between the two of you. What else here, please? Oh wow, Nine of Cups and the Empress, and you see how it looked like it wanted to come out reversal. This person may have overly indulged in a third party situation, but they could have also been dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, or a baby mama or a baby daddy here, potentially for some of you, who was very selfish, and they had a lot of unhealthy kind of patterns, behavior patterns, and they were dealing with someone who wasn't really a good influence on them. And I feel like your love interest is seeing you as their dream come true, and they're very passionate about you with that Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Four of Wands, King of Pentacles. I mean, guys, they may have found out that whoever they were dealing with in some sort of long-term commitment was unfaithful. I'm getting that they may have had too much to drink and they were unfaithful. They may have gone for somebody that was younger, I'm getting, for some of you. But this person visualizes your life together, having this commitment. This is Taurus and this is Libra. with that Empress energy. Could also be dealing with a divine feminine, or you are a divine feminine of a twin flame connection. Maybe even a divine masculine for some of you. This person is so passionate about bringing your connection to life. Yeah. You may have a lot of suitors that are wanting to kind of, I'm getting, take you away with them. You may not know of them. Maybe you've dreamed that other people are kind of swooping in because this person from the past may have not done this sooner. And I feel like as soon as you kind of talk to someone else new, if you have this deeper soul connection with this person, they're gonna like feel it on an energetic level that you are talking to someone else or dating someone else. For some of you, I'm getting. But this person visualizes building a home with you and sharing of a home. They want to make it work with you. They have a lot of regrets from the past and they don't want to feel that way anymore. They're not fine. They're hating pretending that they're fine when all they want is a new beginning and to just reunite with you and reconcile. And look, Queen of Wands energy, King of Wands. This person feels the deep soul tie between you and them, and they want victory and success in your connection, and they're just hoping that you will forgive them for whatever mistreatment that there may have been from the past, okay guys? But this person is very serious about you and having a long-term commitment if this is what you are wanting. But you do have new suitors as well if you're interested, but obviously everyone's story is different, but it's down to you and your own kind of sense of judgment about what you do in this situation. But there is a lot happening here behind the scenes that is really kind of making a massive impact in the sense of the unseen forces, you know, guys? Okay? So anyway, that's going to be the end of the reading. I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. If you have enjoyed this reading and you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there is a donation link now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe and comment down below, and I'll eventually get back to you guys. If you do enjoy the video and you hit the thumbs up button, the like button, that makes a massive difference with the channel, and it really does help get the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. So thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful week. Please take care of yourselves and we'll speak to you very soon. So thank you for being here. Bye now.